Hello once again, this is Halima. Welcome to my vlog. Well, it's still the first day. This is still my first day, but basically my second video. Now that we have established that I have a vlog, and I have said welcome to my vlog, why don't I just take this opportunity to shoot the very first one? So what would I like to talk about today? Not like I had anything planned, but I'm staring at a book that I read sometime during the week or last week, and I'm thinking, why not talk about this? The book is titled Iceberg is Melting, but no, I'm not doing a book review, and I'm not talking about the book either. I'm just talking about why I read the book. And I figured a lot of people go into businesses, entrepreneurs, or have projects that they have planned one way or the other that they want to do, but they sort of go into it alone. And I have realized that over time you should not rely on yourself alone. If for anything, God did not create Adam and left Adam in the world to do things alone. He gave him Eve to be a helper. We all need helpers. I know for a fact that some people do not believe in delegation. Some people do not believe in working as a team. If for anything, some Africans are still stuck on this mentality of, oh, if I tell people some things, it will not work out. I have to do everything low key. I'm enough. I can do that all by myself. I'm enough to carry my own cross. But I have also realized that you cannot know how to do everything. Regardless the dream, the big idea that you have, you always need people to implement it. I found that even, let me take the ladies for example now. A lot of ladies will go out there and say, oh, I'm a makeup artist, I'm a hair stylist, I'm a nail artist, I'm a this, I'm a that. But then you find that there's not one thing that they're good at. And that's what having too much diversities in your own personality, that's what it will bring to you, in the sense that you would not be able to point out one thing that you're an expert at. So the same thing goes for your dream, implementing your dream, your project, or anything. Yes, you might have a dream of becoming a world-class model, a world-class architect and everything. Maybe the major part of it will be the drawing as an architect, will be that drawing that you have drawn to put it to place. But if you want to be world-class, of course you need a marketer, which you will not do yourself. You need someone who, you can imagine how much things you would need to become big as a brand, as an architect brand. Some people watch this video, and think, what's the point? But you'll be shocked that a whole lot of people out there still do not believe in delegation. They still do not believe in working as a team. I solely believe that you cannot do it all on your own. And it doesn't end here. Some people finally, after understanding that you need to work as a team, you finally get a lot of people to work for you. You sort of break it down into, oh, if I want to become a fashion designer, these are the people that I need to work along with me, just in case I really need to showcase my next big project. But then after they've identified and gotten people, they still try to micromanage these people while they go about their jobs. It would not help you. There is joy, there's beauty in trusting whoever is working with you. When they notice that you trust them so much with everything that they do, they'll want to impress you a lot more. They really will want to impress you a lot more. One thing that it can be a little confusing for the other person on the other side, in the sense that he's wondering, oh, she did not give me a specification, how will I please her? So that's where you also come in. Always be clear about their deliverables, the people whom you have delegated to, the people whom you have employed or you have contacted to work with you. Always let them know what their deliverables are, but then trust them to deliver. And in a case where they don't, know how to manage it as well. Tell them where exactly the mistakes came from and how they can do it better the next time. But please, if you are struggling with something that you have started up and you are just beating yourself up about it, that why can I not get this right? Why is something not going right with this product. I can do it, I can do it, I can do it. Especially when you plan to become big. I mean, you did not start that thing to earn like 20 naira, 30 naira, 40 naira out of it. You're not exactly in that figure, but you did not start out to earn low figures. Maybe the reason why you're still as low on the level as you think you are, or as you are, is because you have refused to look outwards and see how many other people have the talent and can work with you, that can help you make your business grow. If you're worried about some things that may go wrong in the process, it's never, I mean, you're never too small to have an agreement. You are never too small as a business, as a brand, as whoever you think you are, to have an agreement with whoever is working with you. And something should be clearly discussed. Tell them before you begin, hey, this is how much I want to pay you, this is what I have to offer. If the person says, hey, I'll come on board, no problem, state clearly what percentage you'd be willing to give them as a profit or something. But I wish I could talk a lot more, but I know that whoever is watching this is burning data, and I really do hope I pass the message across. Maybe one day I would break this down in smaller bits, or maybe this is just to tell me that I need to plan my videos to have a logical flow before I post them next time. So I'm glad I shot this one. I'm sorry if the quality is really bad. I'm recording this from my iPhone. No, I don't have a laptop yet. At least not for editing, but let's see how this goes then. We can make any form of adjustments. I'd really love to get a lot of people view first. I like to create a family out of this vlog. So thank you and bye. This is Halima signing out. Bye bye.